Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today was an amazing day. It's a juicy episode that I have for you guys today as well. But I want to quickly say thank you all so much for watching all the episodes. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are so freaking amazing. Wanted to quickly let you guys know, somebody just texted me and I walked down from the hotel to quickly rev a Ferrari. It was freaking mental. That's why I actually recorded half this video up front and then I just deleted everything because the Ferrari came in the midst. I had to go. Now, to start off here, Xrp holders petition to investigate Jay Clayton obtains required number of signatures. Yes, I covered this article in part already. However, the most important message I actually did not relay to you guys. The most important message behind all of this is that 30,000 people signed to get an investigation into Jay Clayton and William Hinman. Together with that, they basically told Gary Gensler, hey, something is wrong, fix it. And we don't know if he's actually going to do that, but at least it's just been put in his freaking face now. 30,000 people signed it. You can't ignore that. 30,000 people is a lot. It's a lot, specifically in such a tight and specific community. I don't think the judge or even the SEC ever imagined how big or how consistent basically this community would get, and I think that's really an interesting part of it as well. Another part of it is actually what Gary Gensler is going to do now. I mean, I'm not sure if he's been officially seeing it or have been granted it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's officially been gifted to him. I am closing the petition and preparing to the final document with all signatories to electronically submit the petition to the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, later today. Now, even though he submitted it, I don't know if Gary has actually read it or is going to read it. I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to work, but at least it's been gifted to him. 30,000 people put their name on it, and the whole message is investigate those people. We should not forget how big this could actually be. Because literally, if one of those guys gets investigated, it might just all be over. The whole cookie house, whatever, sweets house, I don't know what it is in English, it might just crumble. Completely. Just like that, like soup. Because those guys did some really shady stuff, and the regulations for Bitcoin and Ether are debatable. He knows it, and Gary Gensler specifically knows Ethereum could definitely be deemed a security. And if that one is officially not a security, then Xrp isn't either. My opinion, but I think it's facts though, because Xrp, it's so difficult to actually name it a security if the crypto was made before the company was. In 2017 and all that type of stuff, regulations were made partially for ICOs, but again, Block 1 and Tezos and whatnot, they all got a lawsuit or kick, and all of those, they all got lawsuits for an ICO. They all got a lawsuit for the company basically raising funds to perform as a company. That's not what Ripple did. That's not what Xrp, was starting off with. And that's a really big difference, and it's really key here. I think this petition on its own could have really, really big consequences if only it shows the judge and, Gary Gensler that the community is not really feeling a connection with Ripple at all either. Because in the end, the SEC is supposed to act in the investor's interest. If 30,000 people say, hey, we want you to drop this lawsuit, we don't feel threatened, we don't feel as if we've lost out on money, we don't feel as if we've actually been sold something bad. The SEC can only say, screw what you, the people who actually bought it, think. We think it's something bad, even though, again, the people who actually got duped or harmed because of it don't think so. It's all a little bit skewed, So I'm thinking this might have some big consequences, and it's something important. Then Angelo Doge, or Angelo BTC usually, posted something over on Twitter, which I think is really interesting. He posted, just got a message from a friend who trades with serious size. And I mean, his name is Angelo BTC. I've seen him a couple of times before. He most likely definitely knows some big guys in this space. I'm not going to lie about that. I do think so. However, he said Xrp may actually be the standard. I tend to believe him. I simply follow big money and leave my emotions at the door. Target is $3. The only problem I see there is that I think this is just BS. I think he just posted this literally because Xrp was, pumping up a little bit, getting a lot of attention, and he's just trying to get in on that hype. That's my personal thoughts. Because there's a TradingView little article here, but the whole story of a whale friend told him Xrp was going to be it, so now he's just following the money and buying it. It sounds a little bit strange in my opinion. And also, there's not really too much fundamentals written in his chart. He just posted here, trade is easy, follow big money, leave emotions at the door. Few understand the true realities of Xrp, and most will continue to refute them when the price goes up another 100%. Is it true what he's saying? 100,000%. It is very true. I do think it will be the standard, and I do think target of $3 is still quite low. as an estimate for XRP. But is it based upon something? That I do not know, because he's not really saying anything. He's basically just saying, hey, we're going to go to 3 because some guy told me that, and XRP is going to be the standard period. That's basically like me saying, hey, we're going to hit $10 in 3 months. Why? Just because I said so. There's no real fundamentals behind this claim. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of these types of throwouts. If you're going to put up a price prediction, which, by the way, I don't really do. What I usually do is actually take other people's predictions and give my thoughts on them. Why? Because, like this guy giving a prediction, you can kind of in Dutch is relativeren. You can just look at his prediction and then, make some sense out of it or see how it applies to you and how you think about it. But it doesn't mean you have to agree, right? In this specific case here, I agree with the target, and I think it's definitely possible, and there's a truth to his statement, but I don't think there's a proper backing for the value, specifically now for when. Because he's also putting it with a date, right? Or maybe he didn't try to do that, but he basically put it with a date here at the end at about August or so. Why? Is it because the lawsuit is going to end then, or what? Regarding the lawsuit, we don't really have an end date, but there's been quite a lot of speculation, and people didn't really understand my last couple of videos, even though I did lawsuit update after lawsuit update after lawsuit update. Let me quickly make one or two things clear. So first of all, there is a hearing happening the 21st, and a hearing is when the judge, the SEC, and Ripple come together to talk on the phone. That's again going to be the 21st. There's no other hearing date. So every time you ask me in the comment section, Dusty, is a hearing today? No. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow, not the day afterwards. It's going to be the 21st and the 21st only. Is there any new date scheduled? No, but I'll definitely tell you if there's a new date. It will come. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because I update crypto every single day, a couple of times a day. So make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't done that already, make sure you are subscribed. And also, my question of today, I should have asked that a little bit earlier, but my question of today, what should it be? Maybe it should be, do you think $3 per XRP is possible within 3 months? Let's ask it like that. Do you think that's possible? Yes or no? Put it in the comment section down below. And make sure you press the like button if you haven't done so already either. So the rest of the case is actually, we are thinking, well, there could be a partial settlement coming really soon here. There was an SEC closed meeting a couple of days ago. There's another SEC closed meeting in a couple of days. I think the 20th, the day before the hearing. People are saying, well, Gary Gensler could pull out, and he basically could take his hands off of this case and basically go for crypto regulations, which would be nice. And that could basically lead to a partial settlement for XRP/Ripple/SEC, which could be really bullish, right? Another option could be to not have that. So Gary Gensler is not going to pull his hands off, but he could still go for a partial settlement, or he could just pull his hands off and the case could continue on. And if the case would continue on, it would basically get to through the whole discovery phase, so at least to about August or September, and then we'll see from that point on forward. It's not really anything we can predict from that point. But yeah, that's basically the facts that I have for you guys right now. It's basically 2 dates, either really, really short term, a couple of weeks, maybe even next week or so that we'll get a settlement, a partial one, which basically could decide the status of XRP in the future and the current, basically from the lawsuit on forward or the secondary markets. Or again, we're going to have to wait for a little bit. There's nothing else that I have for you guys regarding the lawsuit. That is what I have. Then XRP, let's quickly check the price out. I think it's lagging, right? Crazy, huh? Yeah, I think so. Look at that. Because I left it open for a little while. And again, I went to check out the Ferrari real quick. It was pretty damn fun. Let's quickly check the XP price is here at about 154. We had one of the craziest long positions open. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what I did, because I'm going to quickly discuss that with a couple of my friends here to see exactly what we did. I told you before, let me say it differently. I have my own accounts, and we have kind of, how do you say that? Kind of like shared accounts, basically, where there's basically one of the people within our group can do the trade. And of course, anybody could do that, and it's all, discussed, but one person could, not vote basically, and still have the trade being executed. That's basically how it works. So it's basically one guy trades for all. So let's call it like that. And they opened a trade earlier today on XRP to BTC specifically, not here on Bybit just now, but yeah, that worked out like a charm. I'm not exactly sure what the prices were, so I can't tell you. I have to check out. Maybe tomorrow I'll check exactly what happened, because we cashed out already. It was pretty nice. And I believe I'm just checking here. Let me check. There's still one trade open on XRP to BTC. Yes, okay. There's still, I just quickly checked on my phone what they said in the group. There's still one trade open for XRP to BTC. It's going pretty huge as well. And yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited about freaking XRP right now. I told you guys all. I've been telling you guys for weeks, months, whatever. Today was just another good day. It's just the start of things, though. I don't think this was the big deal just quite yet. It's just to show some sign of liveliness or whatever, right? It's to show, hey, XRP is not dead. XRP is still going to go stronger, and just proving a couple of people wrong, and I like that. I like it that way. Then Bitcoin, 3,000% growth, 100K in December 2021, the 21st of December specifically. Big buy opportunity now. He's basically, showing some cycles here in Bitcoin, and every time it works the same fashion. All I can say about that is, do you believe in these types of cycles? If you do, then this one does look pretty damn solid, not gonna lie with you. Here's the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. You can basically understand, I'm hoping exactly how this one works. Pretty juicy though. If you're, is this something I would trade? Definitely not. But there is some validity to it, and I'm just gonna say, hey, if you're into this type of stuff, there you go. All right, there you go. Some huge predictions for Bitcoin. And this is really liked a lot over on TradingView because people like these types of things. And all I can say is you got to be this type of trader to actually support it or really enjoy it. But I think it's pretty funny to just sometimes watch, sometimes watch different people's opinion. And in the end, what Bitcoin does is also going to be really important for the alt. So, whatever. Let's see what else we have here. Bitcoin looks extremely oversold with NVT lowest for the entire rally. Yeah, Bitcoin is actually ridiculously low right now in comparison to the rest of the cryptos. Altseason is really blooming, but I've already been telling that for weeks or months right now that I'm selling off my Bitcoin for alts, and the Bitcoin dominance is extremely low, as you most likely have already seen. Then Xrp price forecast, Ripple consolidates, but 330 is in the crosshairs. I don't really have to say too much for right now, I think. It's just doubling the price, is just coming close. A lot of people have been saying it. Why? No really any backing. Some guys are putting some TA behind it, but I'm saying, guys, the lawsuit is the most important for the XRP price. If the lawsuit does something crazy, we will see the price go up. And I guess everything that's been happening in the last couple of days regarding Gary Gensler and the climate stuff, there could be another verdict from Gary Gensler about climate and crypto. That might also be really bullish for XRP because it's one of the best coins in that specific subject. Whatever, for right now, this is good enough as an update. I am extremely excited about XRP, regardless of what these guys post. I don't care if it's hate or positivity. I don't care. I know what I hodl, and I'll keep hodling to the bitter freaking end. Hopefully, you guys are as excited as I am. If you're not, that's also fine, though. It's also fine. Of course, I have a well-diversified bag, but I'm pretty hyped up.